How many times I can say that we had to hurry through committee today because there was a failure in leadership. Leader, there was a failure in leadership. The leadership didn't have everything ready, so we had to move. I was told by the real leader that I had to move. So I sort of resent that you're trying to make this something that it isn't. You know, the opponents didn't testify, but neither did the proponents. And if they would have testified, what they would have said is to correct Director Scott, who is another government-paid lobbyist. He's the head of the ICC. He's supposed to be a regulatory board, not take a position. Well, let me tell you what happened recently. The return number that the ICC gave to ComEd was 10.75. This bill gives them 10.25. So I reject that kind of language. And to my friend across the aisle, my young friend, it's not what you know that gets you in trouble in this building. It's what you don't know that just ain't so. The reason I support this bill is because it's the right bill. We need to move Illinois forward. If you don't have the courage to do it, I will. And I don't care. You can look under my underwear. I don't care where you look. But the fact is I support this. I think it's wrong that we're regulating utilities out of Illinois. I think it's wrong that we're regulating business out of Illinois. Now, maybe my Republican friend across the aisle thinks we should regulate people out of business. And I really believe that we shouldn't spend $79 million a year to have the Attorney General lobby against my bill. I think that's wrong. I think there ought to be an investigation. How much money is being spent to lobby by state organizations to lobby against our bills? This has nothing to do with this bill. This is a good bill. As a chairman of Energy, I've watched people come in front of me time after time, especially the green folks, some of those folks on the left, and they want their green technology. They wanted a smart grid. And what did ComEd do? They walked up and said, okay, here it is. And now you're saying, well, we don't want that one. We want another one. Look, if we don't get moving in Illinois, we are going to become the laughing stock. And in closing, I just think that we really have to be careful about evoking personalities and motives, because all of us have things that we believe in. And the thing that I believe in is moving Illinois forward. And I'm with ComEd and I'm with Ameren on this bill because it's going to make it easier for my child to get ahead. I was told this afternoon, 11 months ago, there was no such thing as an iPad. The big one, is that what they call them, Senator? The big iPad? iPad. There was none. You know how many there are today? 16 million. And you want the utility companies to make sure the line gets there. I ask for a favorable vote.